Like, like, like. Share, subscribe, share the live, get 5. We're gonna be talking about AI. We're gonna be talking about AI, but before we get into that, I want to show you AI rendition of Zac Efron. Have you seen it for the Prada ad?
No.
Okay, here we go. Brace yourselves. 3, 2, 1. Hold on, what's going on here? Hold on, let's do this.
What sounds going on there?
I'll just let it right here.
Hell no, that shit like Chat GPT made it.
Exactly. I said an AI rendition of Zac Efron in a Prada ad. Look at that. Look at that face.
Ashamed of themselves. You know, this was a whole nother person. They just put his face right on it.
No, but that's I could see Zac. I don't know if you've seen Zac Efron lately with all his cosmic surgery.
Mm-mm.
But he kind of looked like that. He looked like Steve Harvey thing a little bit.
Cosmic surgery is crazy.
Cosmic.
To say that cosmic surgery is insane.
Yeah, I just want to, because there's something I want to talk about, but this has a lot to do with what I'm saying, though. So apparently, hold on. How would you hold on. You talking about that in a second. I need to show you something. Hey, what you think of that?
What, this right here?
Yeah. What you think this picture is trying to tell you?
That the AI is making the movies?
Yeah. So I want to tell you a little something that came across my desk. It's from what source is this? Variety, I think. No, Variety is the. Okay, well, it's from a lot of sources if you look it up. So, you know what showrunner AI is?
No.
It's like the Netflix for AI. They put out it's backed by Amazon. I remember reading that somewhere. So they put out last Friday that they were planning to artificially reconstruct the footage from the Orson Welles film, The Magnificent Ambersons. Okay, so those are a movie made in the 40s that they're gonna go back, because what happened with that movie, just like everything else, executives get a hold of it because executives seem to know what's right. They got a hold of it and cut 43 minutes out of his movie, completely ripped his movie to shreds, put it out. It was like, yeah, Orson Welles did this. And Orson Welles was like, no, I didn't do that. Y'all cut it up and y'all put it out. Now, showrunner AI is going to go by the script and fill in the 43 minutes and reconstruct the movie that he wanted, which was based off of his script.
That's a good thing then.
Let me hear why you say that.
My bad. I've been needing that water all day. Woo. Because if he made a movie and the studio furnished his IP and he's using the AI to get pieces of his original script back to make it a complete movie, then that's a good thing.
It's not him. So he wrote a script. Orson Welles been died. He's a very famous director, writer, and all that. Yeah. So showrunner AI is doing that based on his script that he had.
Right. That's good because it's bringing back his original IP. So are they adding anything or changing the script, or are they just bringing back the original script and making the movie off the original script?
They're making the movie off the original script.
That's a good thing. So
and using the movie that exists.
Using the movie that exists and just filling in the parts that were taken out.
Yeah.
And using AI to retrieve that information.
Yeah.
I think that's good. That's how AI is supposed to be used, in my opinion.
Interesting. So basically they're going to restore. I said it before. I say it again. Because I was actually kind of pondering what you said. Yeah. I think I've said it on here many a times since the rebellion 5 was a thing 4 years ago. This is not to give Orson Welles his propers. Now, if it was put in like that, like you said it was, like you saying it is, I just know people are up to no good. You know what I'm saying? It's never to just, oh, we want to restore what he. No, I think they don't going back and doing that just so we can replace people. That way, that's the prime example to replace. If you're able to pull that off, you don't need people, because there was people that made that movie.
True enough.
And people, like, we're going to get to a point where we don't need people to make movies. That's directors, actors. That's what the strikes was about. The strikes was about that.
But I feel like this situation is a little different, because
you don't think it's a breadcrumbs leading you to where we're going?
Granted, I do see what you're saying, but it's a double-edged sword, right? And I say it's a double-edged sword because, yeah, it's filling in something that only this dead man knows, right? The original script. So it's filling that in, trying to make his work complete, right? But on the flip side of it, he's dead. So that information should have died with him, if that makes sense. But they're using the AI to reconstruct that. So it's a double-edged sword. It's good in the fact that you can get your original stuff. It's like, I've lost so many songs on like old Macs and stuff, and if I can get an AI to go retrieve those, that would be great. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want the AI to make my songs for me, if that makes sense.
So I know that they're using the AI on what's his
we
name?
Finna talk about it, Royalty. Twilight Slayer is crazy.
Hey, I know who Royalty is. I know. In my mind, I was like, if they say what I think they're gonna say, it's the person I think it is.
Who it is? You gotta let me know, gang.
Oh yeah, I know. No, you know what I'm saying. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let me know. Hey, because Royalty, I rocks with Royalty. That's my dog for real.
Yeah, I know who that is.
I need to
buddy.
know.
I just caught.
I need to know. That's my boy.
See, you can never hide from AI. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, use AI to find out.
Yeah. Hey, no. You know what? AI is not the thing, because that was like good old brain power. I just figured out. I was like, if I know this person the way I think I know this person based off the things they said, if we come on here and they say something slick, I know what it is. I know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was they messed up.
You gotta tell me, man.
I'm gonna show you.
Shout out to you, Royalty.
Open edge and okay, so I'm gonna show you a picture from some of the. So what they're doing is they're putting it together and then going to go holler at the studio and see if his daughter and everybody's okay with it. They're gonna rock it. This is a still from. This is an AI rendition of what's going on back then. Okay. And and now that I think about it, they can completely recreate all them black and white movies if that's the case.
They can recreate them in color and in HD, 4K.
Yeah, I don't like this, man. I can see what you're saying, but I don't like it, man.
I do, but I think that is the discussion that's been going on with AI since it's been developed, because we can see the benefits of it, right? But we can also see how it can replace things and also make things go haywire. So they're all in our spectrum when we're looking at AI. And I think that's been the discussion. It's going to continue to be the discussion because it helps in so many different avenues. You know what I'm saying?
We won't need screenwriters, the people that write the movie. We won't need storyboarders. We do not need cinematographers. We do not need directors. We do not need actors.
That's true. I said the same thing when they put Tupac on stage at Coachella. I said the same thing when they did that. But like I said,
and then they did Michael Jackson. And then they did Michael Jackson.
I didn't see Michael Jackson.
And people showed up to watch it.
I didn't see Michael Jackson. I didn't see that one. But
Yeah.
Pac was so down to his mannerisms, like it was really Pac. But what you got to understand is it's 2025. We're dealing with a level of artificial intelligence and technology that the worlds have never seen before again. And the way that the human race is going, it's going to be integrated not only into our entertainment but into our bodies. It's unavoidable at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the decimation of
On that song, huh? I remember that. I think he got a cease and desist for that.
Decimation of artistic integrity is over. It's done. It's done. It's over.
You can't blame that on AI though.
Yeah, well, I needed to talk about this because yeah, I see the same. I see the same. Hold on. Oh yeah, we can't go back to this. Let me take this off. I see the same happening in that Demon Slayer movie, man. Why we won't need we don't need people animating stuff because we can just computer animate it. I said it when I was seeing all that in anime. Like CGI's become more prominent.
I might have to disagree with you on that Infinity Castle.
Man.
Yeah, I thought the only thing that really was CGI to me was the Infinity Castle, right?
Okay.
Besides some of the things that we've already talked about, like when they do like the little water breathing dragons and you see like the little dragon and stuff. So with the exceptions of those, I thought it was done really well. Actually, when I was watching it, it reminded me a lot of Fate. You know what I'm saying? The way that it was animated, the way that it looked, especially that Akaza versus who did Akaza fight? He fought Giyu.
He fought Tanjiro and
Tanjiro and Giyu. Yeah. It was done.
That was amazing.
It looked like Fate, gang. It made me want to go watch Fate. It was beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Oh no, I wasn't talking about that. I was just talking about the CGI that I see. I'm not saying it's CGI.
Yeah,
I'm saying the CGI that I see. It's just I've seen that in other anime, and I'm thinking like, oh yeah, here come AI, and we won't need animators. But this movie's crazy. Now, I'm gonna start off with saying my number one gripe with the film, which does not get a 10 from me. I loved it, but it doesn't get a 10 from me, is because it should be called Remember the Time.
That's what I've been saying about Demon Slayer from season 1.
Well, see, it wasn't like that in season 1. I didn't get this much.
Every demon has a backstory, and it's always a crybaby backstory after every scrap, and I hate that.
First of all, it wasn't crybaby backstories.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Akaza was crying.
What's wrong with crying?
Every time a demon cries, he cries. He a demon.
I made somebody cry, and then I had to go apologize.
He a demon.
You're saying crying is all right. You agree, sir?
Crying is not all right. You talk about that? Hey.
No, yeah.
Hey. I just want to let you know I got some cut up and edited.
No.
I got a nice little slideshow for you.
We good.
I got a nice little slideshow for you.
We good.
I got a nice little slideshow for you.
We good. I'm just saying.
Did the truth come out that I won? Or
wait, what you talking about?
Was that a ploy?
Wait, hold on. Before we mess up the show,
was that a ploy?
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
Yeah, what you talking about?
It's on Twinette. It's about to go down.
Yeah, hey.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, hey, where Rock's at? Because I think you need.
It's about to go down. Let's invite him because I got a dub tucked.
Hey, let's do that ASAP.
Immediately, I can call him right now.
Okay, because I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with crying.
I got a dub tucked.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right to cry. Everybody, Superman told us that it's all right to cry.
Superman was crying.
Yeah. It's okay to cry. Crying is all right, especially in Tanjiro's case, especially in Zenitsu's case.
I wasn't talking about Tanjiro didn't cry.
No, Zenitsu
didn't cry.
Zenitsu cried in half death.
Zenitsu cried the entire series, but he kept it funky in this movie, and I'm talking
about this movie. He cried. You remember when he went to go to the astral plane? He seen his grandfather.
That wasn't Zenitsu. That was Tanjiro. Oh no, that was Zenitsu. Okay.
And he had tears coming out when he was half dead.
Twinette, I tried to call him.
I'd never seen. Yeah, Twinette, that's what I'm talking about. She looking out.
She said how we end up here alone.
Yeah, exactly.
She know the vibes.
she know what's up. Yeah.
She know the vibes.
We need the third person here. Absolutely. So I'm just gonna move forward amicably. So,
but you know, another thing that I didn't like, I felt being that I finished the manga, right? I felt like this is rushed because I forget Tanjiro's dojo mate. I forget his name. But if he is so important to Tanjiro's character development, why is this our first time hearing about him in the end of the manga? That would have been great character development for Tanjiro earlier on instead of him being a crybaby. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't mind the crybaby stuff.
I do. You know what I'm saying? But because the way he acted in this movie is the way he's supposed to be acting. Like, you know what I didn't need to see all of that other stuff. But it would have been great to get that character development out of him before we got here. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Hey, crying is all right.
Nah, not when that's all you do is cry.
There's some people in this world that cried, and I still love them.
Hey, I hate crybaby MCs.
And they my homie.
I hate crybaby MCs, gang. I hate crybaby MCs, but I love getting dubs.
Hey, it was a scream cry. It was a scream cry.
I love getting dubs. Hey, you know what? I can record it and play it on the stream right now. You want to do that?
What you talking about, man? What you talking about, man?
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep it funky then. I'm talking about catching you on camera lying about what you lied about, catching and cutting it up and editing it, and you admitting I got the dub and lied about the whole entire thing. I got it.
What you lied? What you talking about?
I got it, gang. What
you talking about, man? I don't have any idea.
Okay, we'll just leave it there then. But that's what I'm talking about.
No, but what's all this hostility about?
I'm just letting you know I got it.
Okay. No, but what's the hostility about?
It ain't no hostility. I got it from beginning to
end. Do we all agree that it is okay to cry? Do we all agree?
From beginning to end.
Is it okay to cry? Is what I'm asking you.
But I hate a crybaby MC.
No, but is it okay to cry?
Absolutely. But I hate a crybaby MC is what I was saying in the first place. Niggas like Senetsu that's crying all the time, crybaby whine. All he do is cry. He can't even scrap because he got to cry. I hate
that's not
those
true.
type. That is true. He cries and he passes out, and that's the only way that he can scrap. He didn't do that in this movie.
Hey.
If you say that's not true, then you haven't watched Demon Slayer.
I have watched Demon Slayer. Well,
okay, so
you know what? Hold on.
And passes out, right?
Hold on. Based on your wait, hold on. Based on your logic, I haven't seen Demon Slayer, correct?
You haven't seen it all?
Nah.
Huh. I thought you have.
No.
You've seen season 1.
I've seen this.
That I'm not talking.
Yeah, season 1.
Okay, and then you seen season 2.
No.
I think it's season 2.
Not the full thing. Nope.
Yes, we talked about it.
No, we talked about because I recognize my man. He popped up in season 2. Akaza. Okay, yeah.
With the Rengoku fight, Mugen Train.
Okay. Bet. Okay. So season 3 and on have not seen
it. But you've seen the majority of it, gang. Like you've seen.
That's the majority of it.
Yeah,
ain't there 5 seasons of it?
You know what? I don't even know, gang. Let me fact check.
Oh no, we might have something up in here. Let's see this. How many seasons does Demon Slayer have? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun.
It is 4 seasons. Okay. So the first.
So this will be the 5th. This will be the 5th.
The movie, yes, the movie, because the story is not over. But
yeah, and I don't know why they try to make it seem like it is.
It's not.
I'm very mad about that. I'm mad. I thought this was the end, and that's it.
It's not. It's not the end of it.
I seen that at the end when dude was like, "Man, hey, all y'all," I'm like, "Ah."
No, all of those Demon Slayers. But look, I'm gonna put it to you like this, gang. If this was some of the best fights that I've seen in anime in a long time, right? I could care less.
With a couple exceptions in those beginning ones, I feel like those were just like a lot of talk flash.
Well, I'm not
It
even
wasn't-
talking about like the putty fight because there was some putty stuff, and I'm not even counting that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really counting the main scrap. So I'm counting when Shinobu fought Upper Demon 2. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fight.
The one where he grabbed her up and put her on the roof.
Yeah, he ended up absorbing her.
See, that's one of them. That's one of them I did not like. I
You didn't like the Shinobu scrap?
I did not. I didn't feel like I didn't get enough of it. I didn't get.
Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Well, no. This is damn. Is it a spoil? Well, yeah. Let's go ahead. In 5. Should we? What's up?
I don't think we should because this is like prime stuff.
Okay, cool. Okay, stuff. So let me ask you this.
But if you read the manga, you know though.
Let me ask you this: is it trash?
What's up, Sanji X9? Shinobu kicked his ass, bro. Just had crazy region. Hey, but that's every demon. That's every demon. And shout out for watching and commenting, gang. You the man.
Sanji, shout out Sanji, man. I'm just confused by how you pay off so much and then have such little. I feel like there should have been a lot of more of what I seen at the end.
No, but that makes
movies are always saved for that. That should be what movies are saved for.
That makes the dichotomy great, showing the difference between the Hashira and keep in mind, I'm not even a big Demon Slayer fan, but that makes the dichotomy great between the Hashira and the demon, still showing that even if you're a top tier Demon Slayer, you still can't fade a demon one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? And even if you like all of that, those one-shot kill, they got crazy regen. When they cutting off their hands, they popping right back. It's no way that you can beat a demon in a fair fight. And I think they show that well in those fights.
Hey man,
for Zenitsu
all of that is good. What I'm saying is, I just wish I would have seen a lot more battles. Like because the end fight was. Like all of that took place was off especially when he went for that gut punch, he was like, "Got you,"
and he cut his hand off.
He cut his man. Come on, man! I was like, fire. There's a whole bunch of dope stuff that happens, but
that was like the main fight, though. That was the main fight of the movie. Because I personally granted, I like the Gyus and Tanjiros, but I like Zenitsu's a lot. Like Zenitsu
that's Zenitsu. Okay, so he just got mad at him treating him like a little ninja still. He was like, man, hey, it's totally different. It's totally different over here. Now, there was a quote.
That's true.
That oh yeah, I was gonna ask about that. That was an ascension, wasn't there?
I mean, if you want to call it, it wasn't explained like Ultra Instinct per se, right? But I guess it can be similar because what he was doing was he was removing his fighting spirit, right? So it wasn't like he was on auto dodge. When he dodged that kill blow, he focused so much on that he dropped all his other senses, which made him move faster. So it wasn't like a autopilot type of ordeal.
Royalty.
Giyu did.
Hey man.
Don't worry about the comments, man. I got the comments, bro.
That fight, man, I can do what I want, man.
I got the comments, man.
That fight was off the chain. And I loved the movie. I just wish they would show distinction, but knowing that it is the 5th season, I just wish they would show distinction between like movie and series. I really wish they would do that.
What do you mean by that?
Because like I feel like anytime there's a series, you can expect it to be what it is. But when you have a movie, that's when you ramp up the action. That's when you cut down on like
bring in the animators. You do all of that for the movies.
Yeah, for the movies. That's what I feel. But I felt like a lot of that could have been cut out.
His father told him when he could close his eyes, that his body will react to do the perfect move. When he cut that, when he did that move, I know what you're talking about.
The Remember the Time, I was not ready for. I'm down for Remember the Time in the series. I'm not down for it in the movie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can appreciate it more that way than I can in a movie. I don't want to. A lot of them slow parts is not good to me. Like how they did it, dope. But a lot of that, I'm like so. For an example, when they showed Tanjiro's pops having that conversation with that bear, it's like, yeah, that was tight. But I wish like y'all would have saved that for like the show. Like I feel like, okay, when here we go. I feel like the show, which is season 5, should have been edited. I didn't like that. I don't
The
like seeing
movie.
what I would have saw in an episode play out back to back. I didn't like how that happened.
But I feel like that's how Demon Slayer is. They give you it's really a wash and repeat sequence of beautiful artistry. But if you pay attention to the plot, it's the same thing over and over again with every demon. And that's what I've been saying about Demon Slayer from the beginning. So that's why
we're not saying the same thing though.
I don't expect it. Every demon, yeah, you get those stories. The 30 to 40% of Demon Slayer is those stories outside of the scraps. You know what I'm saying? It's always a memory. It's always somebody's remembering something that's going to help them in the current fight. This is like the third time Tanjiro's done that. Remembered something from his pops to gain an ability to scrap a demon. This ain't the first time he's done that.
I'm not saying I had a problem with that per se. What I'm saying is I like a distinction between movies and series. Because I'm used to the Cowboy Bebop, the movie. I'm used to all them Dragon Ball Z movies. Like they had their thing for the movie. And I didn't like seeing, which is probably the reason why I don't like movies being the series, because I think there's a reason why you watch those in 27 minutes, 26 minutes. There's a reason why you watch those episodes like that, because they fit better when you're watching it in a sequence. When you're watching it back to back, it's like one long ass. I don't know. I don't think it's meant for me. I don't think it's meant for me to digest it that way. There's nothing wrong with what I was seeing. What I'm saying is, seeing it back to back to back to back to back like that, it didn't sit well with me as per se a movie. Coming from a movie fan, do you get what I'm saying?
I was going to say that, Rose. I was going to wait for him to finish. But a lot of those movies that we get in that great stuff they're not canon movies. They're not stories taken directly from the material and animated in movie form. They're typically offshoots. You know what I'm saying? So Dragon Ball Z does a lot of. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying that there's a distinction between it. When you're putting canon movies when you're putting like canon material in movie form and you're not changing anything, you're taking that exact material, which has those flashbacks in the manga, and putting it on screen. A lot of those off-canon movies don't have all of that because they're getting straight to the scraps because they're not canon. You know what I'm saying?
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm confused.
I don't know, because it sounds like you're not saying anything, but maybe you can explain it better.
I think you might have just got mad.
No, because maybe you can explain it better, because it just sounds like you're saying you don't want to see flashbacks in a movie.
No, I'm not saying. See, I'm glad we're here. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's meant to be digested in 26 minutes, separated among 8 episodes or something. Seeing it on screen as a movie is something that me being a movie fan is not going to digest it correctly. I just don't.
What's up, Andy? What's up, Gaggy?
What up, Andy? What's cracking, man? Where was you at, man?
Yeah,
where was you at, man?
We missed you out there.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to holler at somebody, man, because I ain't see you. I was about to go see some people, man.
He asked about you too. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, yeah, I don't want to see. I want to see movies cut down for the movie. I feel like a lot of this you didn't need for a movie. Tucson Comic-Con, man. Am I making sense?
No, because this is still material taken directly from the manga.
Yeah, from the,
so I don't get
show. The show, correct?
Yeah. But they did the same thing with Mugen Train. Like, it was the exact same thing with Mugen Train. It was material taken from the manga and put in the movie form.
Okay, and I'm telling you that I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like 8 episodes compressed into a. That's not movie to me. That's just like a cheap way of putting the show out.
You said that before, and I agree
Yeah,
with you. I
yeah.
don't
So
like when they take a movie or they take a manga series and they make a movie out of it, and then they release the movie, then they release the season, and that same movie is in the season. I don't like that.
yeah, I think maybe I'm seeing what y'all doing now. Don't take away what I saw. What I saw was great, but the way it's constructed, I ain't like that because I'm such a movie fan. When I watch a movie, I'm looking
Come on,
straight
Andy, why
forward.
I'm catching strays, man? I ain't even do that.
Oh, there we go. No, first of all, we're medicinals over here, so we are medicinals. I done found me. Hey, when we get off here, I'm gonna show you something I have found that is gloriously fantabulistic.
I like that.
This I'm gonna give if I have to give some fires to it.
It's so tough.
Yeah. Okay. So another part I wanted to bring up when Zenitsu was getting busy with his old homie, and he said to him, he said, "Hey, Grandpops would have never offed himself if he would have never became a demon." And his response was like, "What did he say? Hold on. I have no respect for those that don't value me properly." I loved that. It was coming from a villain, but right on. I was gonna say that. Hey, I love the out of that quote. I have no respect for those that don't value me properly. When you live your life as a host or a caregiver, just caring for others without wanting things in return, and then you get like treated like garb. It makes you. His whole thing was that his grandfather didn't see how dope he was and wanted him and Zenitsu to share the throne, basically.
Yeah. See, but that's what he thought. I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
Okay, no, go ahead, because I want you to correct me.
Because I was gonna say that's what he thought. So from when I was looking at it, he was looking at it from a narcissistic point of view, and I really don't like using that word, right? But he never mastered the basics. The basics is breathing form number 1, thunder, clap, and flash. He mastered everything else but the basics. Zenitsu mastered the basics and everything else. So you can't fully teach that form without breathing form number 1, which is why the old dude said both of y'all got to do it. Because through 2 through 6, and he knows 1. So in order to show somebody the full 6, Zenitsu created a 7th. So in order to show somebody the full 6, we need both of y'all. And he didn't understand that because he thought he was so tough. But it's not about you. It's about the form. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he didn't understand.
Hey. He was still looking at him as OGZ. Yeah. He didn't respect because when he hit him with that Shinai, and he was thinking about it as they was falling, he was like, man, what other move did he teach you that he didn't teach nobody else?
Right. He said he taught you something, gang. Because
that he didn't teach nobody.
Never seen that one before.
Yeah. That's just crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so that fall, and is there something I'm missing? That fall that they keep taking, like when the Infinity Castle, is there eventually a bottom? Because everybody tries to save them. They've been many saves.
So the Infinity Castle is a blood demon art from old girl that's playing the little guitar. I don't know if you've seen her. She's a demon.
Yeah.
Right, that's her blood demon art. So it's like ever expanding, and she can change it, rearrange it, things like that. So it's the Infinity Castle because it's forever, if it makes sense. So yeah, I mean, I guess in actuality, if she wanted you to fall forever, she probably could make you fall forever.
what other than what you said already, what didn't you like? What didn't you like about it?
I ain't gonna lie, I liked a lot of things about this movie. I felt like this was the transition from them being just like regular demon slayers to taking on Hashira type problems, right? And I like the demons while they're actually demons. I hate the demons when they're being defeated. You know what I'm saying? When they're being defeated, it's like they get in that interrogation room and they young thugging, you know, they telling it all, they crying, they regretting and blah 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 blah. And I hate that about those demons. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't too much that I didn't like about the movie. I'm gonna keep it funky with you, other than the fact that I think the story's mid. The movie was dope.
I thought the movie was dope. It's hard because there's a reason why. So this is coming from movie man. There's a reason why movies move the way they do, because it's a movie. You have a short amount of time. But when you put something like sequentially put together, so I can already see how they're going to play this out once they release it. So they don't hit the same way open and shut.
It
like
might be 3 movies.
that.
I think the end of it is actually going to be a couple of movies. I'm going to fact check.
It was 2 hours and maybe 20 minutes. I'm not going to count the last 10 because it was just like credits. But 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's something that should have been moving and shaking a lot more than that.
Yeah, it's being released in 3 movies. So it's not going to be they're not releasing it in a season. They're releasing it in 3 movies.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's the problem I had with the last couple movies for Attack on Titan, the way they did that. Yeah, so I don't think they just don't hit the same like that. So with that being said,
that Gojo Sukuna is gonna go crazy.
So like when I seen Zero, Jujutsu Kaisen 0,
mm-hmm.
I was like, so is that an actual movie?
No.
Or did they? No,
it's not canon.
It's not canon.
Yeah, no.
Interesting. So I was just about to bring that up as a example when I was saying, and it's not canon because they have an open and close, and you can see it.
Yeah, it was a movie.
That's why I think saying those are non-canon, that's such a dumb decision to make. I hate that they made that, because this is just another story that is happening in y'all adventures. Place it somewhere. And I think,
is it a side manga? Because I know if it's from what I heard, it was a prequel to the original story of Jujutsu Kaisen, right? So that's what I hear. So if it's a prequel to the original series, I would say that it's not canon because it's not part of Jujutsu Kaisen, but it is from the author.
So they didn't release that? That's just, it's a movie on its own.
Yeah, it's a movie on its own. It's not part of, like, when you're getting like Jujutsu, when you're reading Jujutsu Kaisen from like the beginning to end, Zero is not part of it.
Okay, so what's up with the One Piece movies? Are those canon?
A lot of them are not. No, actually, I don't think that there's any One Piece canon.
See, I think that's trash.
I read might be game, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I don't like that. So that's something that I don't like. I don't like that canon material should not only delegate itself to the series, it should also delegate it towards the movies. That's when this is something big that happened in this universe. So I don't like that, because I loved how Dragon Ball Z used to do their movies. I loved a couple of those. Like, what's the one with my man with the red hair? What was that?
BoJack?
No. And no, not Z. I'm talking about One Piece. He had the big ass arm.
Zeph.
Zeph. There you go.
Yeah.
His story was tight.
Red and
there's just
Strong World have canon material. Just the events in the movie didn't happen. Like Luffy didn't beat Shiki and Yuta. Both are
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like,
Both of the
dumb.
characters are canon, right? Because we're seeing like what's his name, Caribou. Like we see Caribou in Egghead. So it's a lot of characters that were not in canon or were not in the canon material that made their way into canon material. Their movies weren't canon, but the characters are.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, so and I think that open and shut should be saved for the movie, telling a story that has an ending that you can tell in an hour and a half.
But even if it's a trilogy,
so you're telling me I just watched a trilogy?
This is part of a trilogy. This is the first part of a trilogy.
Oh man, that's crazy.
You still feel the same way?
That it's going to be released 3 different parts, as it was a trilogy of a movie I just watched.
Yeah. So what they're doing is they're taking the end of it, right? Which is all canon material, and they're gonna chop it in 3 pieces. So you're gonna see this same sequence that you've seen in this movie 2 more times.
So Twilight might be why royalty said Twilight. Because
the trilogy,
they took the last movie and broke it into, like, I hate when people do that. I think that's stupid. It's stupid to take something and be like, you know what, we're gonna cut it in half and release it 2 different. I don't like that, man. So Kill Bill did that, which
I like Kill Bill.
I didn't like the second part though. The second part didn't get me.
Not like the first part.
Who else did that? Twilight did it. The Lord of the Rings did it. Hobbit did it. Hobbit is like 1 book. They stretched it to 3 movies.
But the Hobbit is better than Lord of the Rings.
The Hobbit trilogy?
I only seen 1 movie.
It's a trilogy. The Hobbit is a book that is like this big. And they broke it into 3 movies. I think that first of all, I think Boichi should get into animation. Somebody needs to show him how to get busy on animation, so we can start seeing some different type of anime work on screen.
They can animate his stuff if they want to, but the question is Boichi finna sit down and draw all them stills? Because they don't need him to animate it if he draws all the stills. Somebody else can.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But
go get busy.
Do that? That's a lot of work. You need a team for
that. Yeah, I'm sitting on a 6 and 7 for this movie. 6 to 7 fires. I was thinking about it. I'm like, where I'm gonna go? I'm gonna land on us. Which what you just said kind of bugged me a little bit, man.
What about the trilogy?
But now that I know that, should I feel the same?
Right, because it's not an open and shut thing, and it's not going to be released in a series. It's not going to be a season 5. It's just going to be 3 movies.
Yeah, y'all done got me. I was watching the end of that. I was like, man, this movie's fire. And then I was like, oh, y'all got me. Well, Isaac was just sitting there like, yeah, no, y'all gonna die. It's like
Alucard to smoke these demons. It's not a lot of people in anime period that can mess with Alucard.
So what is this? Damn, 6. I'm going 6. Wow, 6. I'm going 6.
Mm-hmm.
That ruined it. That ruined it a little bit for me towards the end. Seeing him pop back up, I was like,
Muzan? Yeah, Muzan ain't dead. My bad. I ain't mean to. But he the man. You know he.
Yeah, but and they let me know. They told me. I feel like I didn't miss no information that this was the last thing. This was it. So it's a way to kind of set you up for ending type stuff to happen, and then it doesn't. It's like a trick.
Oh yeah, it's ending stuff is about to happen, guaranteed.
About to happen, but
yeah, guaranteed.
it should have been within those 2 hours and 30.
But
minutes.
we seen a main character. I guess we spoiled him. We seen a main character get smoked.
No, but he didn't though get smoked though.
I'm talking about Shinobu.
Oh,
she's a main person. She's like one of the strongest ones. Like her dying is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but maybe I didn't feel that closely to her, so maybe that's
the same thing I said about Rengoku. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking of a villain though, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, Akaza was a main villain. Akaza was putting them hands on everybody.
He was.
He was
but when
tough.
he died, I thought, well, how he was trying to keep his head on, that was hard. That was fire.
Yeah, they didn't beat him. He beat himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he really could have came back if he wanted to. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he accepted defeat from the Ultra Instinct. And he was like, it don't matter how strong I get because I got beat. You know what I'm saying?
Got you on that Ultra Instinct. Yeah.
Yeah, he accepted defeat from the Ultra Instinct. And he was like, it's no point in that. But you know what I'm saying? Because I really got them hands put on me. But he, just like all the demons were saying, right before he gave up, he attained a new level of power. So there was a split moment right there before he beat himself. He was stronger than he's ever been, but he accepted defeat. You know what I'm saying? And that was his whole thing. Even the demon said it. He was like a console. I felt a surge, and then he was dead. You know what I'm saying?
I did. I liked. Man, you just ruined something for me. I can't stand stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to low key shit on it probably. Because I'm thinking like if we moving forward, you said there's two more to come. Is that correct? Is that
yeah, it's a trilogy.
Yeah, damn. I don't like when I get got. And I got got by this movie thinking that it was a beginning and end wrap up.
You finna see a lot more. You finna see a lot more of what you seen because you got to think about it, gang. You haven't seen Upper Moon #1. You've seen Upper Moon #2, but he really just smoked somebody. You ain't really see him get busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole bunch of stuff you ain't seen yet that they still got to show you before it ends. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It is rushed. The ending is rushed, and that's just from reading the manga. You know what I'm saying? But it's some they finna scrap.
That was the one reason I hated the way they put out that my show, Attack on Titan, the way they put those last two movies out, man. I wish they wouldn't have did that. And
is that what they did with Attack on Titan? They released the last couple series and movies?
Yeah, the last
I didn't know that.
And movies.
2029 is insane. I think you're trolling, gang. Hey, 2029 is crazy.
Man, it looked like it took him a long time to put that together.
He's not lying. They're saying right here, the remaining films are expected to release in 2027 and 2029. I take that back. You're not trolling. Damn. That's tough. 4 years is crazy. And there ain't nobody finna wait for that game. Like, I already know what happens. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna wait 4 years.
What the fuck is happening, man? Why wouldn't you just release the series? Why don't you just take the time to just release the series?
All of it at once. Absolutely. Season 5 wrap up.
Man, they trying to get some of that box office money. That's what
that's what they want. That movie money is so much better than just anime money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a 5. Yeah, go ahead and bring it down. I seen some tight stuff. So it's in the okay pile. I seen some tight stuff. I actually watched it twice. I seen it on a certain thing, and then earlier today around 4, little man wanted to watch it. So it was dubbed. So yeah, I'm in awe of what I'm watching, but to know that nothing's been go watch. There's a lot of movies that don't have sequels. You can watch a beginning and one of my favorite movies, which is not every
Highlander is going to be gas.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch that.
Yeah.
And they was talking about developing that game by the same people that did Ghost of Tsushima. I was like, man, that'll be fire.
Yeah.
Hey man, a Marvel rival-ish type game, you know what I'm saying? If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? If you picking up what I'm putting down, you know. Hey, I won 3 of them bad boys, and
Back to
then
back.
lost a one, and then it kind of like it didn't do nothing. It said it took 0 from me. I'm like, okay, this
Chrono Shield.
must be what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to say this movie's out of here because I've seen stuff that I like. Hey man, I'm conflicted. I'm literally conflicted. I don't know
I'm gonna watch
where you
this
sit.
movie probably. I'm gonna watch this movie like 50 more times
to see the action scenes that I'm thinking about. Correct?
Yeah, this is gonna be. I'm gonna watch this movie about. He said greater than Demon Slayer. I'm gonna watch this movie at least 50
That's a lie.
more times.
Hey, Royalty, can you put that back up, please? Stop lying. No.
Yeah, Dan to Dan was ass. Demon Slayer's mid. In the animation, I think in Demon Slayer, Dan to Dan has good animation though. It has actually very very good animation, but it's still not better than Demon Slayer's.
Dan to Dan went somewhere that I don't want to go to. Like it's a whole lot of trying to make it deep for no reason, and I'm like,
but
yeah,
look,
I'm not.
I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this movie at least 50 more times. I'm gonna watch clips in anime. I'm gonna watch clips of these fights on the internet all day long. They're gonna be all up and down my For You page, and I'm gonna be seeing so much of this movie that it's probably gonna grow on me, but I'm never gonna like Demon Slayer's story. It's all gonna be the scraps for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all it's gonna be for me. Not the character development, not anything other than the scraps.
That's what it's about for me. You know what I'm saying? It's about the scraps. Yeah, and that's the reason why I give it a 5, because the scraps are going to be replayed a lot, especially that fight between him and the water homie. Water homie was getting busy.
It was one of the best anime fights I've seen in a really long time.
Sure.
And there was no repeat sequences that you could see blow for blow what they were doing, even when Tanjiro was sitting back and watching them. And it wasn't just no filler background movements. Like, they were really getting down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Akaza was really throwing them hands. And it shows when they're scrapping, it shows the sadisticness of these demons. Like, they don't care about these Demon Slayers. Even when he killed old girl, and he was like, yeah, just leave her right there where you at, and I'm gonna eat her in a second. Like, they don't care about
He's like, yeah, I usually don't eat weak motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But I was getting my grub on. But when he pulled her up to the ceiling, he showed some compassion. See, that's the part where I disagree. It's like his compassion was like your heart, seeing you trying to think that you can mess with me, kind of made me feel a little something. You didn't like that? You didn't like that?
No, because I think it's coming from somewhere else, right?
Like a very dark, nasty, ugly place.
Yeah, like I'm superior to you, and watching you struggle, even though you're strong, but watching you struggle just is making me enjoy it that much more.
He didn't say enjoy it. I took it as that he's enjoying seeing her try to think she can with me.
Yeah. Like, he's enjoying it. Even when her little homie, I forgot the little homie's name.
But that's like when you seeing a little dude that you taught how to hoop, seeing him do his thing. Like, it's I didn't necessarily think as it like that. I thought like the compassion for what he's talking about is coming from a genuine place.
I would say it's genuine, but it's genuine for a demon. Because even Akaza said it. So there was a dialogue between Tanjiro and Akaza where Akaza told him, or Tanjiro was like, don't even mention Rengoku no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you're talking crazy. And Akaza was like, what are you talking about? He was like, I just shouted him out. He was like, I shouted you and him out.
Yeah.
But they think different. You know what I'm saying?
So I think that is dope. I think that's dope that you could do that and you could portray that. And that's what I'm talking about with with her. It makes you it maybe it only works on twisted individuals upstairs because I might be one of those. But I'm understanding where he's coming from. Just like the most evilest people on planet Earth, you can understand where they're coming from. I don't want to get too deep right now, but you can understand where they're coming from. The execution is what matters. Now, I feel like the way they can pull that off to make me care about it, I think is dope as hell. I think it's dope as hell. You literally care for them in a sick, twisted way. And I think that's very creative. And that's what pulled me into the first season. That's what pulled me in. That part that you can do that, I think is dope as hell. And yeah, where are you sitting, man? Where are you sitting?
I'm gonna give this movie probably a 7.5, actually.
7.5. So it's on the up and up.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay. And it's only the story that kept it down at a 7.
If Demon Slayer had
well, when you say no story, I was watching story though.
But it's mid. Like what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to get Muzan, gang, and they have to get through the upper moons to go and get Muzan, and they just have to. It's gonna be Tuhashira demon, main demon. Like it's.
I agree, royalty. I agree like a motherfucker on that.
Because it actually killed, and yeah, that's one of the parts that actually brings me in Infinity Castle is knowing a lot of these characters are going to get murdered. So that's a plus for me, but it's still not an original story. We just got demon slayers getting ready to go scrap some demons, and then we're gonna have a boss demon fight at the end. Like that's not type to me. Call me old passion.
What is type to you?
One Piece. One Piece is fire to me, gang.
That's immaculate storytelling.
Immaculate, probably the best storytelling I've ever had in an anime.
That's what's up. I feel like they got story. I was watching the story happen.
Yeah, you was watching the story. It was just mid.
I say
nobody don't care about these demons' backstories.
Hey man. Akaza?
I didn't care about none of that shit. I didn't care about that.
That shit was crazy.
Hey, you're a demon, gang. You've been a demon for centuries. Keep it up. I don't care about what they did to you as a kid and who died, gang. You're a demon. Be a demon. Doflamingo had a sad backstory. He had a sad backstory. You ain't see him crying. He wasn't crying to everybody.
He didn't cry either.
He did cry.
Nah, he didn't cry. There was like a half dead cry that happened in here. I ain't never seen a half dead cry. He was like in this.
Hey, but Akaza is one of the tougher demons though. Like out of all the upper moon demons, Akaza is probably like the realest. He's the realest one. I'm not gonna lie. Upper like 2, even Muzan. Like Akaza's the realest one.
There's Akaza takes off on Tanjiro. And Tanjiro moves with the punch, goes behind him, takes a piece of his head off. That was off the chain. I was like, that is hard. Poof, swat.
It was also tough when Tanjiro socked him when he couldn't hold his sword and he was already in motion. So he like, man, I might as well just hit him in his like bow, socked him. Man,
when he got him and he was like, yeah, got you. If it would have been really over for dude, I would have been like, man, that would have boosted it up to a 9. If it would have been over for dude, like that was just death. The way that happened, yeah. The way that happened was clean as fuck. Like there was
you gonna see some. They finna get tossed up, gang. Like these Hashira are about to get tossed up.
Just that part of the movie had me like, oh shit. And he was like, yeah, got you. Man. And if it was really over for that would have been like my head would have popped off. Man.
But no, they gotta jump Akaza, gang. He just smoked both of them one-on-one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that we just jumped on here to talk about this movie. What did y'all think? Anybody watching this now in the future, whenever? What did y'all think about the movie Demon Slayer Infinity Castle? Because Hey, I'm still in the chat. Well, in the comments, arguing with a homie over Man of Steel because we still talking about that. So yeah. We talk back and all that, man. Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle. What did you think? If you like this, if you like this, hey, Marvel Rivals got some new characters coming. Can't wait for that.
Oh, they're dropping tomorrow. It might be tonight.
Hey, hold on.
Early.
So hold on.
Might be right now.
Did that card mean what I thought that card meant?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So somebody throws like a spear and it cuts a card in half.
What do you think it meant?
Don't mean Gambit?
No.
Okay.
I think that's what they want you to think, but it's somebody else who has cards. Bobby came in the chat and said it the other day, and then we read up on some of the lore, and it made a lot of sense.
Who did he say?
Bullseye.
Interesting.
Right, because they're releasing Daredevil too.
So here's what I want to ask. Is it to kind of help with a lot of these lower tier characters? Because I believe that they don't belong, but there's also some that don't belong in it now. So
I wouldn't say they don't belong in it because I don't think that they're telling a story, right? Because it's not canon to the point where
I'm not talking about that.
It's not canon to the point where you got somebody like
you gonna get mad because I'm not. You talking about something I'm not talking about.
I'm not mad with me. I'm not getting mad. I'm trying to continue talking and you keep cutting me off
because you said something I'm not talking about.
I'm not saying that you're talking about. I'm trying to explain something and you keep cutting me off.
I mean, go ahead, man. Hurry it up, man.
I'm gonna make it longer now. So when you have characters like Reed Richards fighting the Hulk or something of that nature, right? It's never going to display a character's true strength. So in that fact, you can have lower tier characters still competing with these higher tier characters in a balanced game. And that's it.
Okay. I was not talking about that. I'm talking about like for them to bring highlight on these kind of lower tier characters. Like for an example, like Rocket, the Shark. I would say Bullseye.
Bullseye's not going to be a playable character. He's just
Bullseye's not.
He's being used for lore. You got to know what you're talking about before you talk.
Is that what you said?
I know what I'm talking about.
Is that what you said though?
I know what I'm talking about. You can try to run from it.
Run from what?
Run from what's happening right now.
Let's do this real quick.
Every character can be Daredevil if you just turn off your monitor. That's tough.
Yeah. That's not what I'm talking about. Hold on real quick. Bullseye?
Yeah.
Not a playable character, correct?
Dr. Doom's not a playable character neither.
No, hold on. Not a playable character, right?
Watch this run, y'all. How many?
Hold on. No.
Look, hold on. You always try to do that. Hold up.
No.
We got 7 in here. Look, hold on. He's trying to stop me real quick, but what I'm trying to point out is this 7. I want y'all to watch how he runs. Now watch this. Go ahead.
Let me. No. Well, there's going to be questions
Go
asked.
Ahead.
There's going to be questions asked.
And I'm not going to answer none of them.
Okay, why not? Why you?
Because
think
you don't know what you're talking about.
Why not? Wait. Hold on. See, this is part of talking about something. You don't know
so look, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you some questions.
This is part of saying stuff that I'm not talking about.
You some questions.
This is part of saying
I'm
stuff
I'm going to ask you some questions. You're not talking about nothing.
Okay, cool. So you just lied. You're
not talking about nothing because you don't know.
You just lied.
It was Gambit and it's not.
No, first of all, I assume I did not think it was Gambit. I'm saying what? Maybe Gambit. I threw that out there. I threw that out there. Yes, absolutely.
That's
absolutely.
the same thing as
hold on. But that's what I'm talking about right there. No, hold on. That's what I'm talking about. It's the same
thing as thinking.
What's happening right now just happening. What's happening in our conversation just happened right now. Okay. Did I think it was Gambit? Yes. Or no? Yes, okay. See, that's where the lie is.
You did think it was Gambit.
I put that out there. Maybe Gambit.
Thinking it's Gambit. You brought up Gambit's name.
Okay, hold on. I brought it up.
You thought it was Gambit.
I did not think it was Gambit.
Yes, you did, because you said his name.
Okay, for anybody watching, it's an assumption. Yes, an assumption is literally thinking somebody did something. That's what an assumption is. What was I about to say?
Is an assumption?
No. Is an assumption
that's literally what you said.
Okay.
Is an assumption.
Is an assumption what I did? I'm asking that question. That's what I assume.
You assume some shit.
Or did I among the conversation bring something up?
No, you brought up a name.
Okay.
Gambit.
Okay.
You assumed that it was Gambit.
Okay, so it wasn't a question to you? It wasn't a question to you?
That's like the same thing as saying,
it wasn't a question to you during the conversation.
This is clear, right? This is clear, right? That's a question still assuming something.
Hey, man.
Slick.
You lied.
You lied.
You're
lying right now.
You lied.
You're lying right now.
I asked the question. We're talking about it.
You're the supreme liar. You're
lying
talking
right now. About it. We're talking
about your lie.
We're talking about
you assuming that it was Gambit.
I see in the card.
You're mad because you don't know the Lord. You said it was Gambit's name, but you ain't the first person that assumed that.
Thank you, Tonya. Yeah, you tell me. What's the rest of the question? Is this nigga don't want to listen?
You don't want to listen. He just asked the question.
No, you too busy. You too busy.
It was Gambit.
No, this is what you do.
You asked the question.
You think you know what I'm gonna say, and you say it, and then say that I said it. That's what this nigga does. That's what this weird nigga does. He'll say something.
This weird ass motherfucker right here.
Say something.
This weird ass nigga right here
and
asked the question.
Think that
this nigga said, did I assume that it was Gambit? Or that he literally asked that question verbatim. I will go back and clip it and play it. So if that's the question that he's asking,
is an assumption what I did?
Yes.
Or would it be a suggestion to what we're talking about? And maybe it's somebody. Maybe it's this person. Maybe it's
that is an assumption.
Hold on. That's an assumption.
That is an assumption.
That's an assumption, not a question.
That is an assumption,
not a question.
That is an assumption, gang.
If we're having dialogue, and I come up with, and I say,
you thought it was Gambit.
Okay, hold on. Nah. You stay right here. Don't run from this.
You already got your head.
Hold on. No. Stay put.
Your head is bashed in, gang.
Stay put.
Hey, he trying to run internet. Watch this nigga scrambling for his life. This nigga scrambling for his life.
No, sir.
How much longer we gonna be here? Didn't he just do
a question cannot be an assumption.
Y'all know what time it is.
Sorry.
Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah. Hey.
Y'all know what time it is. You can literally ask a question and assume something at the same time.
Hey, Andy, you in here? You in here? I need
literally ask a question and assume something at the same time.
Is that what I did? No. Okay, yes. So you lied.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
This boy got smashed.
He's
on
searching.
Camera.
He's searching.
Hold up. Look at you. See, that's what I'm talking about. You doing shit you want me to do. I'm not doing what you want me to do. I'll never do what you want me to do.
The live is recorded.
Yeah.
The live is recorded. The nigga said the name. Hold up. Watch this. Because you were trying to call somebody. I'm just going to replay the live.
No. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
The live.
Hey, we end this because this is a death. I got what I want.
I'm going to replay the live online. You ready?
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm going to replay it on here.
I'm gonna
replay it on here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. This is the problem.
This is why
he takes what I want. He takes what he wants.
Shit being recorded. Watch this.
He takes what he wants and plays it as me.
But it's
that's
recorded.
What he does in his own little arc.
Hey, watch this.
That's what he does in his arc.
Hey, his heart beating so fast right now. Watch this, because I'm finna bring up the stream and just rewind it.
I don't even care what you bring up.
That's what always say when they get in their head beat in. I don't care.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's what they always say.
This is what I'm talking about. I need Andy or somebody to jump in here.
Why you need Andy when we got it on record?
It's a question and assumption.
Twinette already answered that in the chat.
Go ahead. Wait, what?
Twinette already answered that in the chat.
Already asked what?
Is a question and assumption.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. Because that's where the switch happened. Oh, here come the switch. Yeah, see, you can't make me say something you want me to say.
That's what she said.
Hey, you can't make me want to say something.
Y'all hear that?
Hold on.
You hear that? This is why I love recording.
Can't hear. Yeah, love it. If two people are sweating, talking about something,
it's recording,
and then
it's playing the recording.
I can't hear nothing.
Hey, it's playing the recording.
So get it fixed so I can hear it.
You can't hear it?
No, I can't hear nothing. So this is a prime example.
Hey, so he's trying. Hey, look.
No. Don't you can't run. You dead already.
Can you hear it?
You dead already. I can't hear shit. Hey, Twinette just said that.
You can't hear that?
Nope. So this is what I'm saying. If we sweating, if we getting the sweat on, and you say something, and then Bobby said, okay, we're listening to each other. So to say that I'm assuming that I know who it is not correct. It's something that I added to the conversation. I don't even know if people said it was Gambit. I have no idea. I was throwing that out there because I seen the card. So apparently a bunch of people did that he knows about, not I, because I don't care about that. We're sweating. We're having a sweat match. That's what it's called. When two nerds are talking about nerdy shit, we're sweating. Me saying that it was Gambit is not true.
That's what it's. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I literally asked him a question. I said, "What do you think that meant?" And he said, "That don't mean Gambit." That's crazy. I just played it back. I'm gonna chop it up and then play it for you back.
That's also a question. What are you talking about?
That's with an assumption. That don't mean Gambit. That's an assumption. You assume that was Gambit.
Okay,
but I'm gonna chop it up and play it for you.
But this is exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying.
I'm gonna chop it up and play it for you.
Are we in the middle of sweating or not?
Hey, so I literally just heard it. I literally just heard it and I played it back verbatim and I asked them the question the way that I asked them for a reason. I said, "What do you think?" I literally asked him that. That's how that went. I'm gonna chop it up and I'm gonna play it. And I said, "What do you think?" I asked.
That's a question.
And he answered my question with a question. That don't mean Gambit. Answering my question, assuming the character.
I didn't assume. Hey, this nigga is wrong as hell.
Got your head beat in.
You're wrong as hell.
Got your head beat in.
You're wrong as hell.
I'm so happy for these recordings.
You're wrong.
I am so happy for these recordings. That don't mean Gambit. You literally hinted that that don't mean Gambit. Yeah, you asked it in the form of a question, but you literally assumed that it was Gambit.
Yeah, so this is why you need to learn how to communicate. Like, that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. One side needs to learn how to communicate.
You answered my question with a question.
That's
I asked this nigga a direct question and he answered my question with a question.
We're sweating.
You
mad because I didn't think
you assumed that it was Gambit.
I proposed a question. I proposed the question.
You assumed that it was Gambit.
This nigga lost.
Nigga.
Bad. Because it's hard. Communication is hard for you. I just realized that.
I repeated what you said.
I just realized that. Communicate. Hey, exactly. Hey, talk.
Exactly.
Talk. No, that's what I'm saying. No, not hell no. Hell no. You did. You did. You did. You did. You did.
So did you not answer my question with a question?
You're dead.
You answered my question with a question.
This nigga died.
This nigga's